Welcome to Music Meditation. This is your brain on bass. The 40 Hz pitch figures prominently throughout this podcast series and can be heard in the opening gong, the background double bass immersion, and the exit music. More information can be found at www.musicmeditation.ca. This episode is called Parkinson's Choir. Movement and sound are connected in the brain through the relationship of auditory neurons to motor neurons. It is this entrainment that addresses issues apparent in, for example, the arrhythmic gait of Parkinson's disease patients. There are many video examples on the internet, just search Parkinson's music therapy, depicting how music facilitates auditory and motor neuron connectivity for Parkinson's disease patients, helping them achieve mobility through rhythmicity. A typical video example depicts the patient's walking ability before and after the music intervention. After a 1-minute playback of a favorite song, the patient is able to regain the lost rhythmicity and move in time with the accompanying music. Some videos are very dramatic, and some are very clinical, and some are probably staged. But enabling the connection between auditory neurons and motor neurons, a process called entrainment, is very real and proven. The Parkinson's Choir, which began as a result of a study at Ryerson University in Toronto, works with Parkinson's patients to improve vocal quality, facial expressiveness, and emotion perception. Researchers have found that singing in a choir can impact health on not only a physiological level, such as helping restore breath support, but can also help mitigate other Parkinson's disease issues, such as masked face syndrome and communication. Parkinson's is a chronic movement disorder, a neurological disease that prevents the production of dopamine, which is known to help regulate muscle movement. The ensuing muscle rigidity can manifest itself in altered speech characteristics, such as adopting a hoarse or breathy voice and a tendency to have imprecise articulation rates. Communication becomes difficult as bursts of rushed speech delivered in a monotone or monoloud voice, that is, delivered with a lack of expression, result in misinterpreted exchanges. The inability to express thoughts visually, masked face syndrome, and orally, that's lost vocal muscle control, are key contributors to the depression and isolation found in the Parkinson's community. Frank Russo, a psychology professor at Ryerson University, used the mirroring effect or mimicry in his study to encourage choristers to practice facial expressions to engage with the conductor. Russo states, "We are facilitating exercise of the facial muscles and the vocal muscles. It's through this experience of expressing ourselves in emotional communication that we are better able to understand other people's emotions." He has found that this type of interaction can show positive results in as little as 13 weeks, with choristers experiencing a noticeable improvement in voice modulation, eye contact, rhythmicity, and overall confidence. Also, it is likely that the relationship between music and dopamine contributes to the success of the program. The Parkinson's Choir, in operation for well over 10 years, is in partnership with the Canadian Opera Company, rehearsing weekly at the Four Seasons Centre in Toronto. There are many studies regarding the benefits of singing in a choir, and many are supported with proven scientific evidence. Some of the researched benefits and attributes include the following. Rhythmicity, that's the auditory and motor neuron connectivity. Synchronicity, that's group breathing and heart rates. Stress relief, a reduction in cortisol. Physical therapy, abdominal and facial exercise. Creativity, that's improvisational expression. Depression management, it's an increase in serotonin. Communal participation, these are the primal needs of engagement. and increase in overall happiness through increases in both oxytocin and dopamine. In addition to scientific studies at the physical and chemical level, the neurocomponent of singing in any choir presents a mind-over-matter set of conditions that contribute to attaining not only good health, but also a good life.